that there are people that are waiting on a business just like yours, like the one that you dream about in your head, but you're too scared to put into motion because no one's done it before, or because you think that people are gonna laugh at you, or you think that people are gonna think your idea is corny. There are people waiting on you. We don't have time for you to be up in your head about it. Get it done. Think about the business, the type of business that you want to own, and the person that owns it. Is that person scared of what others might think? Is that person scared that people aren't going to love their brand? So before we start this video off, I just want to say that this video is either going to push you towards entrepreneurship or further away. But either way, by the end of this video, you're going to know whether or not entrepreneurship is really for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Karlisa. I do videos on entrepreneur content, hair, beauty, and fashion. So if you are into any of that kind of stuff, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and join the Klique. So you guys, today's video is going to be super exciting because I have officially hit 1 year of entrepreneurship. So yeah, that's super crazy to say out loud, y'all. I cannot believe it's already been a year. But it has. I do want to make the disclaimer that it is not a year of full-time entrepreneurship. I do still have a 9-to-5 job, but yeah, I have been in business for 1 whole year. I thought it would be a great idea to share with you guys some of the things that I have learned over the past year while being an entrepreneur. So yeah, if you are interested in knowing the things that I discovered on this journey, just stay tuned. If you are new here, my name is, I've already introduced myself. Let's back it on up. If you are new here, I own a clothing boutique called Lavish Maven, where we offer affordable clothing that makes you look lavish without even having to try. So if you are interested in purchasing or just checking out my website, go ahead and click the link down below. If you're interested in purchasing, use code YouTubeKlique for 20% off of your purchase. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I can't even believe it's been a full year, and I just want to thank you guys for following me on this journey and this ride. It has been absolutely crazy. But before I go ahead and get all sentimental, let's just go ahead and get into the lessons that I have learned. These are going to be 10 major lessons that I have learned over the past year. So y'all already know, I got my notes. I write everything down, okay? I do not play when it comes to these videos because I don't want to forget anything. So the first lesson is that the journey is rough. Now, I do want to make the disclaimer that it's not going to be rough for everybody. You know, some people might have a great start. They may blow up at first, and then, you know, they may experience some hardships in, you know, towards the center of their journey. For a lot of people, it's hard when you first start out, and then, you know, you take a couple years to grow your business, and then, you know, you start to soar. But either way, whatever your journey may look like, it is not always going to be easy, okay? You're gonna have late nights, early mornings. You're gonna have days where you feel like you got a lot done, but you don't really have much to show for it, or you're gonna run into technical difficulties. Life just happens, y'all. And that's another thing. Sometimes life itself gets in the way of your business and the things that you're trying to accomplish. It's all a part of the journey, and you have to be mentally prepared for this. You really have to take it all in stride and know how to keep going. You're gonna have days where it's slow. You may not have as many purchases. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a part of the journey, you guys. There's no telling what's gonna come with your journey. Your journey is not gonna look like mine. You know, it may be similar, but not quite. You know, because all of our lives are different. All of our businesses are different. And yeah, the path that God might have you walking down is just not the same path that I'm walking down. But at the end of the day, we're all gonna have our hardships at one point or another. What matters is how you overcome and how you can shift your mindset to refocus and get back on track on the days where, you know, things might not have gone as you planned, and they never really go as planned. But, you know, you just have to be mentally prepared and strong, and know that you're gonna have your days, but they don't last always. You know, and if you keep going, there's other people that need your business down the road, and you just have to see it through. You just gotta see it through, my boy. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared, y'all. It's not always going to be, you know, glitz and glam and the fun things and the cute things that you see on Instagram and taking trips and all that. It's not going to be that always. You're going to have your days, but just know that it is temporary. And yeah, like, keep going, because it's always worth it. So lesson number 2 is that you can't get out what you don't put in. And by that, I mean simply, if you are not doing the work, then you cannot expect results. If you are not showing up on Instagram and your website and your email or your text list consistently, then you cannot make consistent sales. If you are not showing up for your business, answering emails or answering DMs about your business and questions that customers might have, you cannot get purchases. You get what I'm saying? You cannot get purchases if you do not put in the hard work to display your products, put in your product descriptions, write out your captions, etc. You cannot expect to be successful if you do not set yourself up for success. Simply put, you cannot expect to be successful if you don't set yourself up for success. If you are not putting in the work, you cannot expect to make the money. It's just, you can't expect to just pop up on Instagram one time, post a cute picture, and think that alone is going to sell your product. It takes a lot of work. And if you are not consistently showing up for your business, then you cannot expect to get consistent money. If you are not consistently showing up for your business, then you cannot consistently get followers. And if you are not consistently showing up, you cannot get consistent customers. Like, that's really just, it all ties together, y'all. So take it seriously, y'all, because yeah, you can't get out what you don't put in. You have to put in the work in order to see some results, okay? And you have to do it continuously to see continuous results. All right, so lesson number 3 is going to be the hardest for a lot of y'all, okay? And I want you to really hear me out on this one. Lesson number 3 is that no one is entitled to spend with you. And by that, I simply mean that you can't be upset when people don't buy from you. You really can't be upset if you're not putting in the work, but you know, no one has to spend their money with you. People spending with you is a blessing at the end of the day because no one owes you. No one on this earth owes you anything. You know what I mean? So when people spend with you, you need to be grateful. You just need to prove to people why they should be spending with you as opposed to spending with the other businesses that are just like yours, okay? If you are selling hair, you need to prove to us that we should be spending our money with you and not with Eunice or not with Allie Pearl, or not with the next girl who is also selling bundles that is a small business. Why is yours the best? And you just need to constantly have that confidence in yourself. I never necessarily get upset when people don't spend with me. I just kind of took it personal. And no one's entitled to spend with me. I just have to constantly prove that they should, and that if they don't spend with me, they're missing out. Does that make sense, y'all? So yeah, so don't get upset when people don't spend with you. Just look into your processes and think about what it is that you can be doing better. How can I show up for my business today and prove that my business is the best at what we do? So lesson number 4 is that you have to be flexible, okay? Things don't, and I mean ever, go as planned. They don't. That's not how life works. It just, why would it make it so easy? You know what I mean? So things don't go as planned, and you have to be able to think about ways that you can pivot when they don't. There are a lot of times, especially my launch days, y'all, it is rare that I have a launch day without a technical difficulty of some sort. It just doesn't, I don't know why, I don't know how, it's always something, y'all. And for you, it may not be tech, it may be something else, but just know that something's bound to not go as planned. Sometimes it works for the best. Sometimes it may put a damper on things or a hold up on things, and you just need to figure out, you have to be able to feel that anger or feel whatever, but don't let it stop you. I feel that anger. Sometimes I rage quit and come back later, but you have to be able to work through that, y'all, because your business needs you, your customers need you, you know what I'm saying? So when things go wrong, you have to get creative and think about a way that you can pivot. You can't get upset, you can't get in a rut, because at the end of the day, business is business, y'all. So at the end of the day, y'all just have to figure out ways to thug it out. That's the best way that I can put it. That is the motto that I live by. Thug it out. Figure out a way to turn things around. Get creative. Like, it's not the end of the world if things don't go as planned, but trust me, I know what it is like to feel like it is. But take a second to breathe, calm down, and think about how you can get things flowing again, or how you can figure out this situation, or figure out a new plan to still make things work. It may not work out the way that you want it to, but you've got to be flexible, y'all. Take the time to breathe and feel what you feel, but also don't let it stop you. Figure out a way to get creative and get the ball rolling again. Number 5 is very, very important, y'all. Lesson number 5 is always be willing to learn, okay? Life is going to teach you a lot of things. Entrepreneurship is no different, and you have to be ready to learn. You cannot get to a point where you think you know it all and you think you know best, because then your business is gonna reflect that. You know, if you feel like, oh, you've learned it all, you're gonna plateau, and you can't grow if you've hit that ceiling. You get what I'm saying? So never put a limit on yourself, never put a cap on yourself. Always be willing to learn, always be willing to improve, always be willing to do better, not just for yourself but also for your business. Things can always be improved. I don't care if you think you're the best of the best. The most successful people still read books, they still train. No matter what field that they're in, they're always willing to learn more. And that is one thing that we can learn from successful people, is that you can never know it all. You know what I'm saying? You can never be doing enough. You can always be doing more. You can always learn something else. Always be willing to take the opportunities to learn. You don't necessarily have to spend to learn. You could be watching YouTube videos. You can hire a coach. You can read books. Do not become complacent and comfortable. Don't get too cocky to where you're like, oh yeah, I got this down pat. Always be willing to get better, and your business will reflect that, and your customers will appreciate that as well. It's like, dang, this girl can't be stopped. Oh my gosh, she rolling out new content. Oh my gosh, she rolling out more products. Like, you know, and they're gonna feel special as well. So always improve, not just for yourself but for your business, and in turn your customers will grow, they will increase, and they are going to appreciate your efforts. You know, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this girl's the best, and she's still improving. Like, how is this even humanely possible? And that's just the best feeling. Like, think about it this way: Rihanna is always improving her products, then so can you. Period. So number 6 is actually one of the most, these are all important, but this one is most important, okay? Be disciplined. Y'all do not, listen to me, y'all don't need motivation, okay, to run a business. Motivation is a fleeting feeling, okay? You can feel motivated to get up early and not feel that motivation the next day, and still have the discipline to do it. Like, there is a difference. If y'all gonna rely on motivation, y'all don't need to be in business. I'm gonna tell y'all right, let me put this notebook down. I'm about to start preaching to y'all real quick. If you feel as though you need motivation to accomplish your dreams, honey, y'all got it all mixed up. You're not gonna want to get up early every day. You're not gonna want to get dolled up to shoot content. You're not gonna want to get up every day and take pictures of your product. You're not gonna want to get up every day and answer DMs. You're not gonna want to get up every day and post 3 to 5 times on your Instagram. It's not about wanting to or feeling like it. Like, you want to get money all the time, don't you? It doesn't mean that you necessarily feel like doing all the things that you've got to get done to get that. You don't feel like going to your 9 to 5 every day. You gonna get up and go to work though. It's discipline. You know what I'm saying? You have to want it bad enough to still want to get up on the days that you don't feel like it and get the work done. You gotta want it bad enough to stay up late or to get up early because you still didn't finish what you needed to finish for your launch. You have to want it bad enough to still turn around and invest more money after you didn't necessarily make it all back. It's not about feeling motivated to do it. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna be disciplined to get it done, because I promise you, y'all, you're not always gonna feel like getting it done. I don't care how passionate you are, we all have our days, and it's normal. You are human, you know. Definitely take breaks when you need to. I'm not saying, you know, don't do that. You're not a machine. You are a human being. Take your break when you need to, but don't take too long, you know, where you're not doing what you need to do. After a few weeks have gone by, your customers are forgetting about you. You know, you're slipping into depression because you just don't feel like coming back. You know what I'm saying? You know when to take your breaks, but don't allow yourself to slip into dark places, and get up when it's time to get up and get back to work. That's really all I'm saying, y'all. You're not gonna feel like it always, and that is okay. However, you're not gonna feel like it every day of the week, and you still need to learn how to get up and get it done anyway. Number 7 is be ready to invest. Let me let y'all in on a little secret, okay? I have not made a dime from my business yet. I'm gonna say that again. I have not made a dime from my business yet. When I say that, I do not mean that I did not make profit. I'm just saying that I have not taken any money from my business for myself. I have not paid myself from my business. And that is for several reasons. I still have a 9-to-5. I do not depend on my business for my income just yet. That day is coming. But for right now, I have a 9-to-5 still. And what I decide to do is just allow the money that I make from the business and I just flip it again. I just flip it again and I reinvest it into more inventory. Simply because I have not sold out of all my inventory yet. Like there hasn't been like a sold out launch just yet where I've made like a huge profit. I'm still learning how to sell, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't feel comfortable taking anything out of my business yet. I just reinvest. And then if I need more money, I just take it out of my personal and put it back into my business. To be clear, I still have a 9-to-5, so I don't depend on my business for my next meal. Granted, I do feel as though if I did not have the 9-to-5, I would be going a lot harder in my business because that is my sole income. So if it is your sole income, even if it's not, be prepared to invest money, not just on your inventory, y'all, but if you need a graphic designer, if you need to take a photo shoot, or if you need to get a mentor / coach, if you need to buy some ebooks and courses, be ready to spend money. Please be aware that, you know, not everyone makes a whole bunch of profit within their first few years of business, and that is okay. That is a normal thing that happens when you own a business. However, if you do get a lot of profit, don't get hyped when you make some money and then go spend it on a Gucci bag and stuff like that. Like, make sure that you reinvest a good amount into your business so that you can flip it and make more money. If you don't make a lot of profit in their first year or your first few months, don't be upset. Don't take profit from your business too early. If you know, like, okay, I would rather, you know, I made a little bit of money, but I just feel like, you know, I could have done better. Reinvest it into the business, y'all, and flip it again. Flip it again. Most people, before I had started my business, most people had said like, oh yeah, be prepared to like flip your profit about 2 to 3 times before you start taking out money. And that's so true. Just be prepared to reinvest. And, you know, even if you do make a nice profit and you're like, I could be doing better, maybe I should spend the money on more inventory and I'm gonna get a coach, or and I'm gonna buy this ebook, or and I'm gonna buy some equipment, because that's important too. Inventory is not your only expense. Be prepared to invest in email marketing, text marketing. It ain't cheap to be an entrepreneur. It just really depends on your field, but it can get pricey, y'all. And don't rob your business of the profit that you're making because you're like, oh, well, I made this pretty little penny. Let me go buy myself something nice. We all want something nice, but at the end of the day, if you're really trying to be in business and you really want to see it succeed, y'all, reinvest your money. Like, again, if your next meal is not dependent upon your business, be prepared to reinvest it. Or you can get a part-time job or another job, or, you know, pick up another hustle to fund your business, but be prepared to spend the money that needs to be spent. If you cannot afford, maybe you can take some more time. Be prepared to invest in your business if you really want it to succeed. Number 8 is to be organized. So it really just depends on how you yourself process as a human being, as well as the type of business that you are running. So if you're a lash tech, obviously you need to keep track of the money that you are bringing into your business. You need to be aware of how you keep your supplies in your shop or your studio. You need to be prepared if you're selling like physical products like little shampoos and stuff. You need to be prepared and organized with how much you have on hand, etc. That's just an example, but you get what I'm saying. Be organized. If you don't have a website, which I never recommend, y'all, get a freaking website, okay? We talked about this in episode number 2 of my business series. Get a website. But you need to be organized. Like, if you have a hard time keeping track of your orders just off of your website provider, write it down. If you have a hard time keeping track of your inventory, it would be a lot easier if you have a website. But even if it doesn't help you process, write it down. I don't care if you have to write down everything. Be like, I have 5 of these dresses, 2 smalls, 1 medium, 2 large, and you literally cross out the number and rewrite it every time you get an order. Do what y'all need to do. But your website needs to be organized, your inventory needs to be organized, your finances need to be organized. If you are not organized, you are going to have a hard time running business and a harder time when tax season comes. Let me tell you. So keep everything in order. Get a spreadsheet to keep a hold of your finances and keep track of what's coming in, what you're spending, the different kinds of categories of your expenses. You're writing down the investments that you're making for your business, etc. But be organized with your business, y'all, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be hell. Your customers are not gonna trust you if you don't even know what inventory you have on hand, and you're constantly like, oh, hey boo, I'm so sorry, I thought I had those in stock, but I don't. Keep in mind, everybody makes mistakes. I had to send somebody that message one time as well. It happens, but be intentional with your organization to avoid as much friction and problems as physically possible. Oh, and be organized with your time, y'all. Get a schedule, get you a planner so that you can write some things out and you're like, okay, I need to get this, that, and the third done today. Let me make a to-do list, and you can check it off as you go. And if you are organized with your time, guys, the more money you're gonna make because you're on track with everything that you need to do for your business. You're making content when you need to, you're scheduling your content when you need to, you're taking your photos when you need to, you're updating your inventory when you need to so that you can make your proper money and not have to issue refunds. So just be organized with your time, your inventory, your finances, all of it. And you're going to have a much easier time. Is it easy all the time? No. We're human, we have lives, we make mistakes, but try your best to be as organized as humanly possible. Lesson number 9 is showing up and presenting your best. This really has to go with, like, hand in hand with discipline. So you need to be disciplined with your time and just doing what you need to do even if you don't feel like it, but still showing up and presenting your best. So if you don't feel like filming that day, don't just rush and put a video together, y'all. Take your time, talk clearly, smile, act like you want to be here, and present us your products and show us why it's the best. I never recommend rushing and putting out anything. Your business is a direct reflection of you, so show up when you need to show up, but also present your absolute best. Give this your all, you guys, because your business really says a lot about you and the time that you put in. Your effort is going to determine whether or not people spend with you because they know that this is something that you want to do and you're not trying to just make a quick buck. And if you just want to throw things together and make a quick buck, I mean, some people do it and it works. Okay, they don't have to put in effort, especially like famous people. They don't have to put in that much work because they've already got the clout and they already have supporters. But when you run your business, I want y'all to think about Rihanna. Like, she literally doesn't throw just anything together. She takes her time. She will go off the grid and work on what she got to work on, and then pop out and everything's well put together, and there's models and everything just looks chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? So literally show up for your business regardless of whether or not you feel like it. If you need to take a break, because we can tell when you real life don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So do what you need to do. But when you show up, y'all, show out, present your absolute best. Don't just throw a website together and launch because you want to make some money. Put it together, put some time into your website, organize it, put some thought into your products. How can I make this creative and put my own spin on it? Show up and show out. Present your best always, you guys, because your business is a reflection of you. And the reflection that we get is going to determine whether or not we spend those coins with you. So you might as well do it right the first time. Okay, y'all. So the last lesson that I have learned, and this is a packed one, so bear with me, y'all. The last one is to do it for you, believe in you, and be you. Do this for you. Do this business thing because this is what you want to do with your life, okay? Do this because you deserve to have the life that you have always dreamed of. Do this because this is something that keeps you up at night and you absolutely cannot see yourself on any other path in life but what you're doing. And this is not to say that you're not multifaceted. I'm just saying that this business is a part of the thing that you need to do with your life. Okay? Believe in yourself, y'all. If I had listened to every naysayer, I literally would not be sitting here or standing here making this video for you guys. So believe in yourself, y'all. You cannot listen to naysayers. If I had listened to every naysayer, y'all, I wouldn't be in business. And I wouldn't be happy either. Okay? So believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Okay? You cannot possibly put out a business without the confidence to believe that you can do this. Believe that God put this vision in your heart to see it through, because he could not trust anybody else with the vision that he gave you. He gave it to you because it's for you. You get what I'm saying? So walk in that confidence. Walk knowing that I got this. God said I can do it, so I can do it. And this is not to offend y'all. If y'all believe in the universe or whatever you believe in, walk in it, okay? But I'm just saying that you would not have this vision and this dream if you were not meant to carry it. God is not going to give you something that you can't carry into fruition, okay? So believe that you got this. Present your lip gloss. This lip gloss is by KSG Cosmetics, by the way. It's the only lip gloss I wear. It be in all my videos. Literally in every video that I be on here talking, this is the exact shade that I'm wearing. The exact one. Have that confidence and air about you. Like, I made this product, or I put this collection together and it's bomb. Have that confidence within yourself. Like, I made this because I know that you need this. I made this and I put all my hard work and research into it. I put all my hard work and research into writing this ebook because I know it's gonna help you succeed. Whatever it is that y'all doing, do it with confidence. Believe in yourself, or no one else will, okay? If I can't even tell you the benefits of my product, I'm not confident in my product, why the hell would you buy it? You're not. You get what I'm saying? You can braid hair. You are officially the best hairstylist there is. Like, believe in yourself that much, okay? Believe that you can do this because you can. You can, okay? And you will do this. The last one is to be yourself. No one is you. No one else got the vision that God gave you when you started your business, or you're going to start the business that you're in motion to start. Be yourself. Do not get up here and try to be like Fashion Nova if you selling clothes, Rihanna if you selling makeup. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what it is you're doing. Be yourself. Take time to think about a theme that represents who you are. Take time to think about products that represent who you are or the business that you're trying to create, because your business doesn't have to be matched with your personality. But you get what I'm saying. If you have a business, see it through, but do it in your own way, okay? We already have a Fashion Nova. We have that already. Who the hell are you, and why are you different? Why do we need to spend our money with you? Why are you better than Fashion Nova? What service do you provide that is better than Fashion Nova? And promote that. Be yourself, you guys. I promise you guys, that there are people that are waiting on a business just like yours. Like the one that you dream about in your head, but you're too scared to put into motion because no one's done it before. Or because you think that people are gonna laugh at you. Or you think that people are gonna think your idea is corny. There are people waiting on you. We don't have time for you to be up in your head about it. Get it done. Get it done. Like, there are people that are going to love the business that you have put together in your head. Get it done, okay? Put it on paper. Put it in motion. Buy the inventory. Get the graphic designer and tell her exactly what you see when you see your website in your head and in the dreams that keep you up at night. Get it done. Get it done. I promise y'all, I have felt so much better, y'all. When I rebranded my business from K Lavish Collections to Lavish Maven, I felt so much better because I'm like, yo, this is the brand. Lavish Maven is the brand that I saw in my head that kept me up at night. This is exactly what I'm about and what I represent. This business right here is exactly the kind of business that I've always dreamed of owning. Okay, K Lavish Collections, not that it wasn't that I wasn't confident in myself back then, y'all. I was scared to be myself, y'all. I was scared of what people might think. Now that I've thought out the new business name and I took the time to think about what I represent, the kind of business that I want, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not gonna be up in my head about it. I'm gonna get it done. And I did that, y'all. I feel so much more confident in the rebrand now that I've gotten it done. There are people who supported KLK that absolutely adore Lavish Maven now, because I stopped overthinking. I was like, I'm not gonna overthink it. I can do this and I'm gonna get it done. And I did that. So stop being in your head. Okay, stop being scared. Stop trying to blend in, because you blending in, baby, is stopping you from getting them coins. Okay, you trying to be like everybody else is not going to stop someone when they're scrolling on Instagram and they see yet another boutique that looks just like everybody else's. Okay, stop being in your head. Think about ways that you can be creative. Think about ways that represent you and how can you bring that into your brand. Think about the business, the type of business that you want to own, and the person that owns it. Is that person scared of what others might think? Is that person scared that people aren't going to love their brand? No, because people love their brand. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is get it out of your head and put it together, and the people will come. I promise y'all, the people will come. Okay, so that's really all I have to say, you guys. Don't blend in, stand out. That's how you're gonna make the coins. Okay, be the business owner that you go to sleep dreaming that you were. Wake up and be them today. Get the business together that you want to own, not the kind that you think you should, not the kind that other people own. The business that you want. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful, y'all. I've learned so much on this journey, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. We are just getting started, y'all. Okay, Lavish Maven hasn't even scratched the surface. This channel hasn't even scratched the surface. So I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really thought I was gonna cry, but honestly I cried all last week. And I'm tired of crying, okay? Y'all not gonna make me cry in this video, I promise you. But I appreciate y'all supporting me when I had absolutely nothing, when I was just a timid little girl that didn't even know how to present her brand. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm just getting started, like literally, y'all, you know? And I just wanna thank y'all for joining me on this crazy ride, for spending y'all money on this crazy ride, for sitting here and watching little old me on this crazy ride while I'm figuring it all out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I just appreciate all of y'all who have reached out to me and have just trusted me with your feelings and vented to me about business, asking me y'all questions. And if you ever have questions, y'all, and haven't reached out to me, please do so, okay? I'm gonna leave my Instagram below so that y'all can reach out to me. I love talking to y'all. I love just connecting with y'all because we in the same boat, y'all. Okay, and I don't want you to feel like you have to do this journey alone, but thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you constantly show me. And like I said, we haven't even scratched the surface, okay? We just getting started. I love y'all so much, and I literally cannot thank you enough for supporting me on this journey. It literally means the world to me, okay? I'm owning the type of business that I've dreamed of, and I don't wake up and feel like it every day, okay? Let me be clear. You know, I have my days where I doubt myself, but y'all always pick me up, and I get up and I try to show up anyway, and y'all always make me glad that I did. And I literally can never repay y'all for the love and support and the joy that you have brought me, the confidence that I now have because y'all have faith in me as well. And I literally get up remembering that some of y'all watch me and y'all believe that you can do it because I'm doing it. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get up. I gotta do it. I gotta do it because people are counting on me. And I'm so freaking proud of y'all as well. And I love y'all so much. And I'm gonna go before I start crying, but I love y'all so much, and I just want to thank you for supporting me. For those of you who have supported me when this business was KLK and now we LM, thank you. For those who are just coming on board and know my business is Lavish Maven and you're reaching out to me because you're starting your business, thank you. For those of you that spent your money, no matter what my business name was called, no matter what I was selling, thank you. For those of you that reach out to me and show me love and watch my videos and comment, or even if you don't comment, even if you just watch my videos, Thank you. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'm about to get emotional, so I'm getting off this camera, but bye, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.